It's a bit of self-confessed treachery as Gus Hiddink plots against his own nation. And a bit of nostalgia as Holland's 21st century boys seek to echo Van Basten and his famous triumphant volley against the Soviets 20 years back. It is so easy to be seduced by the Dutch on nights like these, at tournaments like these. Or Van Basten.
Because Hiddink's two fullbacks are brilliant going forward. Anyukov on the right.
Arshavin. Van Bronckhorst, free kick for Russia.
Well, it's a little wide. It's kind of on the angle of the box, but, you know, might be worth a hit from there.
The Saab plunged at his near post to claw it out.
No, a bit scuffy, but in a good place.
But Tyson was caught and Pavlyuchenko would have been in, but again for the alertness of Van der Sar. And Semak rolled along the crossbar.
Well, I mean, he's supposed to be the holding midfielder, and I've watched...
Quick little feet, he'll be with us shortly. Here, though, is Schneider!
Well, that was close. That is a great attempt. We know he can hit them.
Schneider. On a deflection of his own man.
Well, this time, he really concentrated on getting over the ball to keep it down, to keep it low.
Zhiryanov. Bilyaladinov and Zhirkov.
Oh, trying to walk it in. Do you know, but it all started with Arshavin just easing Johnny Heiting off.
Decorated this tournament, the Dutch. But they are very close to going out of it now. Schneider's free kick. 1-1! Holland saved by Ruud van Nistelrooy. Orange is bright again and has a future.
Well, the Russians haven't heeded the warnings that we saw in the first half. Great deliveries, people almost getting in on the far post. Van Nistelrooy, De Jong, and Schneider has delivered an absolute peach. And again, the Russian marking is lax. Onside.
Zhirkov. Driven back in by Zhiryanov.
He's kept battling away Van Nistelrooy.
And reprieving a player who would otherwise have been sent off. Fascinating.
That helped get Lubas Mikhailov with what would have been, well, a very, very unfair decision, I felt.
Ahead of him. And Schneider! Going through his repertoire. Going for goal. Found himself half a yard.
Not bad.
Trying to do that. Away from Zhiryanov, in for Van Nistelrooy, back for Van Persie. If they've had a way to go. Arshavin, where he loves to be. Torbinski's gone on beyond him, but it's Andrei Arshavin!
Maybe just went for a little too much power.
Forward, Bilyaladinov's edge of the penalty area as well. Pavlyuchenko hit the crossbar thrillingly.
Well, we were right behind that. I thought it was in, because Van der Sar this time is well beaten. That's superbly struck, and it all started with Turbinski, you know, very tenacious, good ball out.
Afellay wide. Van Nistelrooy, Holland's saviour. Arshavin, drafting again. Arshavin, Torbinski! It wasn't a firm touch.
Well, felt he could. Terrific from Arshavin. Brilliant.
Taken by Zhiryanov for Arshavin, who went over under challenge from Heitinger. I wonder whether Kolodin, the man who was sent off during his long run...
You don't want to be in that wall, do you? If this hits you.
It is Kolodin!
Oh, how true was that? I mean, okay, Van der Sar is kind of guarding that side.
In Vienna on Thursday. Zhirkov thunderously in at the back of Van Persie.
It's clumsy. It's clumsy and tired. again, you know, there's no real malice to it.
Extra time, still no nearer knowing who will still be in the competition. Away from Heitinger. Zhikov's gone over and been told to get up.
I mean, I think he's made more of it than there actually was. Okay, plenty might disagree with me on that. It looked.
He does, by the way.
It looked it. Yeah, of course he will.
Billy Aladinov. Oh, it's a beautifully slipped ball, which came back to Pavlyuchenko, who was never settled over the shot. Went down under the challenge of Torbinsky, and he sees yellow for that. And by Schneider. Akinfeev and Ignacevic were on entirely different wavelengths and still are. Arshavin to start with, almost at walking pace, but gathering speed now and taking on Oya. And crossing for Torbinsky! Russia have what they merit, and they have 9 minutes to hold on to it. A heap for Hiddink, a heap of joy.
Well, it's been a problem for Holland all night when people have run at them, and especially on that side of the pitch. I mean, Oyer's the one trying to deal with Arshavin. I'm not sure he quite meant the cross the way he delivered it, but it was a peach in the way it just dipped over Van der Sar, who's guarding the front post.
Again with the substitute Sichev, who's fired over, uncomfortably hot for Van Basten. Hotter still perhaps with Arshavin! It will be Russia! The little maestro carries them into the semi-finals. He's a special player. It is a special night for his nation. And Hiddink has downed Holland.
The big difference tonight is that Russia have been a team. Holland have been disjointed. Collectively, Holland haven't functioned. They've imploded. And I think this gets a little deflection.
17 minutes played.
Se qualifie pour les demi-finales de cet Euro 2008. Les Pays-Bas de Marco Van Basten sont éliminés. C'était la dernière fois que Marco Van Basten prenait place sur le banc néerlandais. Enfin, la dernière fois, peut-être pas. Il y reviendra peut-être dans quelques